is it a political strategy? But then we're thinking that it can be a political strategy because it's not saying specifically, but it could be, I guess, it could be political strategy. But he didn't isolate and say NDC or any political person in particular. He said Grenada as a whole. It means you, it means me. We are acceptive of this lifestyle. And that we believe could affect Grenada from a tourism perspective, people not wanting to come or associate themselves with a country that have any association with ISIS. So the long-term effect could be damaging for the country, and that's the conversation. So you could call in. We have a phone number that you could call in. The number you could call to speak about is 718-701-5720. My
You,
introduction on this, Kem.
and Junior, you know what is also telling is the fact that Dr. Keith Mitchell is a statistician. In other words, you have to base your statements on facts. You have to have the evidence before you, not hearsay, not emotion. You have to be very careful with just going out there and saying anything, because his statements will carry some weight. Here you have a former prime minister, the man served for 20 something years. You know, you kind of expect him to know, and if he speaks, you would take it not just as face value, but you would believe that there is something more to it than just him just on the surface saying these things. So he ought to know, he's supposed to know that this thing will have repercussions and implications, and it will spread like, wildfire throughout our communities. In Grenada and the diaspora, people will be concerned. You can't just loosely go and say these things as a former prime minister. No, no, no. Because he's not an ordinary person, so to speak, quote unquote. Yes, we know he's not prime minister anymore. But when he speaks, people interpret, people assess, people examine, if, let's say, some ordinary person says so, then you may not even hear it pop up anyway,
Right.
right? But again, he has to be very careful. A statistician, you don't just go there and say things loosely. No, 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 no. You have to have evidence before you. You
Absolutely.
must
We
have
got another
evidence.
caller on the phone line. Caller, your line. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, go right ahead.
Hi, good night, Junior and Kem. And
Right.
my point is, I'm gonna blame the moderator a lot in past because he actually let Kit Mitchell go on with whatever he was saying, whether it not it was not true or he heard it. He let him go on to saying what he's saying, and Kit Mitchell was very specific with what he was saying because he made remarks as to ISIS. No other countries want ISIS. He doesn't want to live in a country where ISIS is operated. So he knew exactly what he was saying, and he knew what he was saying. It wasn't as a story that he heard. It became that he came out with some false information, and he just wanted to it because he wants to use it against Grenada.
All right. Thank you for your
Yeah.
thank
And
you for the
and,
call.
and, and Junior, if you're patriotic, if you're a patriotic Grenadian, you love your country bad, real bad, even if you somebody tell you something like that, or even if you see a document that reflects that, you will still try your best to protect your country, the
Yeah.
good name of your country. So you will go to the authorities so that they can look into it and revoke the license or the permission or remove such a name from the registry. In other words, do what they must do to protect country and the good name of the country. So you have to be smart in your approach. So not because you want to make political mileage, or you want to maybe get some kind of attention onto yourself, you still need to be smarter. And I think that is what a patriotic Grenadian would do. Because there are things that I can run with that would be damaging to my country. I will not talk about it. And that is why some people have a problem with Bajans, you know. They say, well, oh, all this crime, all this crime. And we're looking in the newspaper, and we're looking on the news, and we're not seeing it that much. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but they know the implications for their country because it's a dollars and cents matter, so to speak. There are people who depend on the tourism industry to survive, to feed their families. The economy depends on it. If you go out there and you start pushing these things out there, it will damage the brand, it will damage the good name, and it will damage the tourism sector, the economy. People want to come around, and then it would have a ripple effect. So a smart person, a patriotic person, will not go there and just throw these things out there. It will have damaging effects.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. And I remember a few years ago, and that's why I say that it seems like the news media, some folks in the news media is who held a higher regard. I remember one time there was a situation during COVID, and a young lady came into Grenada, and she claimed her story was that she was treated badly when she came in. We massaged the story. Well, we aired she telling the story because we thought that if something like that were to happen, we want that to be fixed. After we went through the different, trying to get authorities to step in to fix that problem, it was not, so we aired the story. Now, the repercussion that I got, and I had to come back and do a statement after that, the media and the government, because the government, the GIS for that matter, at that time, came at me like with a baseball bat, and they punked me. They said that I was irresponsible for airing such a statement, and they let me have it. What I'm saying is, guys, I am no former prime minister. I have never been elected in political office. I have never been Minister of National Security. But if that was the narrative that they took to me, that means they know the repercussion and ramifications of putting information that they deem as incorrect. So what I'm saying is that same thing should follow suit here. No one should get on the airwave and say such irresponsible things that they know to their heart is they don't have any facts to back it up, and it could be easily disputed one way or another. You can't come in here say and she say or they say and this one say and that one say as someone in authority. It is utterly irresponsible, and that is my point of view on it. I don't matter even if it was the current administration. Me personally, I would have come out and blast them for saying something irresponsible.
Whoever goes out there and sees such a thing, I see them as unpatriotic, one, and not smart, right? Not smart. Some people may say, well, the person is smart, but I don't think the person is smart, and I don't think the person is clever, because you have to protect the interests of your country. I want good for Grenada. Look, you may not like my gesticulation, you may not like my tonation, you may not like certain things I do or say, but when it comes to Grenada, no one could doubt my position for Grenada. I would not go there and say anything about Grenada that would damage Grenada's reputation, good name, or anything of that sort. I would not do that. No, my country comes first. And especially now, celebrating 50 years as an independent nation. Come on, man. Come on. You have to do better than that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, guys. So the phone lines are still open, 718-701-5722. Again, we welcome everyone on Kem Jones platform. We're having this discussion, and we want different perspective. We want people to chime in. Don't be shy. Even if you may oppose to what we're saying at this point in time, we want to hear your perspective. I want to hear your reasoning behind why such a statement was made. Let's go back to the phone line right now. Caller live wave. Caller, turn your background down a bit. Turn your background down a bit, caller.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, turn it down all the way for me.
It's okay now?
Just as long as it's all the way down, I'm fine. So go right ahead. Where are you calling us from?
Now?
Yes, it's good now. Where are you calling us from?
Calling from Toronto. In the cold.
Toronto in the cold. Yeah, I know.
Hey, Kem Jones, what's up?
Yeah, he said what's up. I have a little problem with my mixing board, so you're not hearing him, but he's hearing you. So go right ahead.
Oh, anyways, I'm just wondering why would somebody who proclaim to love your country, love your people, love everything about Grenada, dying to get back to be a leader of the country, and still trying to damage the thing that you said you love so much, and you love people, you love Grenada, you love. Why are you trying to get back in and still damaging why you're trying to get back in? It's like you have a house, you have a family, and you have a daughter who probably did something wrong. Would you go on national TV and say she's a whore? Wouldn't you go if you think there was an issue with whatever you said about the country or whatever you thought? There's cabinet, there's parliament, there's place where you meet the government, you guys sit down and discuss. Where you don't come on national TV and tell the world where I'm living is dangerous to come. That sounds like some little boy on the side of the road just talking and chatting like a little boy. Like every time we listen, it's like a little boy is talking. This is a guy who I had loved one time. I was a strong NNP. Nobody could tell me nothing about Keith Mitchell. Nothing. I had loved this guy. So this is coming from somebody who was there. But now, well, long time ago, he has run the race. He's out of the race long time. He knows that. So it's like a jungle man catching at a straw. What is going on with him? You guys need to do a mental check. This is crazy. Because tourism is our thing. You were in power. Everything for you was hotel, 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 hotel. And now you want to damage the same country that you hotel, selling everything. What's your problem? You understand? So this is making no sense. He's just looking shameful every time he opened his mouth. And even Nolan Clark the other day, he's talking, he looks so ashamed, he can't even look straight in the camera. I don't know what to just go under a bushel and hide. Bye, have a good night.
All right, thank you so much, Canada. It's very cold out there. I didn't envy you guys at all. Yeah, Kim. I'm still opening the phone line because I want people to, anyone who thought that was a good idea, was anyone that could justify this, because I cannot see no kind of justification. I cannot see the political mileage, the edge, any kind of help. This is totally bad for Grenada, guys, and especially if you're saying that you wouldn't want to live in such a place. So if you wouldn't want to live in such a place, why would a tourist want to come and visit such a place? You know what I mean?
And the caller hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to live in such a place, but you're still here. Okay. Because you're claiming, well, somebody tell you X, Y, and Z. And, you go on national television and you say X, Y, and Z. You say what you want to say there. And, but the smart thing to do, the clever thing to do is to really engage the authority. This thing is not hard. You were in the system. You may have the number of the registrar, the deputy registrar. You may have the the contact for somebody within the ministry, some PS, because most of those PSs, they became PS under your watch. You may have that kind of connection still. Let's face it. You could easily pick up the phone and holler, find out, and see whether or not it's true, and see how you could. Because you see, our country's good name is at stake.
True.
This thing is easy.
True.
We got to find ways and means of, not every time because you have a phone or because you have a platform, or you just go and you just bump your gum about Grenada or seek to damage your reputation of Grenada. No. Sometimes you got to be smart. Yeah?
Yeah. Let's jump back to the phone lines here. Call it live. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from New York.
New York, right ahead.
Okay. I would like to see this man taken for question. This is a very serious and dirty statement to make on my country and the people of Grenada, Carrico, and Titi Martinique. He should have been ashamed of himself. I would repeat, I would like to see him taken and question. Who tell him that? He have to answer. If it was an ordinary person as me and somebody else, they would have taken him in already. Thank you.
Thank you so much, caller. Thank you so much. Got another caller. Let's jump to it right now. Caller live. Where are you calling us from? Okay, caller hung up, but caller, you could always call us back. Remember, guys, sometimes the phone lines are busy and I can't cut somebody off to bring you in. So I have to wait until they finish before I bring you in. Okay, so if you don't get me this time around, you could always call back. Kem, to that caller's point, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, well, look, I stated earlier in the program that I think the police should pull the individual in. And yes, we know he was prime minister for 23 years and a half, and we know you would not deal with him like any ordinary citizen. There must be some way, somehow, of getting to him and finding out, you know, where this thing came from, who gave him such a information, and get to the bottom of it. You see, because Grenada is at stake, the reputation of this country is at stake. I
Right.
think the caller is absolutely right.
Absolutely. Let's take a next call. We got another call on the line. Caller, where are you calling us from?
Canada Junior.
Canada in the cold. Why? I ain't envy you out there at all. I ain't envy all you at all.
I know. Junior, I just have a question. Is it because of the 50th independence that's what's causing all this chaos? It's kind of ticklish, you know what I mean? Like how all along all these things wasn't happening. You know, why all of a sudden?
Right, right. Well, one could only speculate because I would love to hear it directly from Dr. Mitchell, as they know that we have a very open platform and we entertain conversation. I would love to hear it from him, just understanding
Yeah.
to clarify that, because I'm clueless as the next guy. I'm clueless as to why that statement is happening and why this kind of statements are being made at this point.
I know that the people would need answers, you know what I mean? The people would need answers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, caller. Canada. Stay warm.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Junior, watch me. All people are thinking people, you know.
yeah.
We underestimate the intelligence, the intellect of all people. Look, this guy is absolutely right. Why now? If you, based on the statement, said, well, this thing was registered November or September, October, November, somewhere in 2023, why now? All right. So you heard it when yesterday, day before. Why now?
Right. Yeah.
Right? Couple days to our 50th independence celebration. We heard them, the surrogates and pundits of the NNP. They're out there on talk radio, different platforms, talking about leprosy, talking about COVID-19, talking about ISIS now. And it's like they want to create fear, they want to create panic, they want to create doubt, they want to create confusion in the minds of our people. They look, what is all of this about?
Yeah. And Kem, at my event that I had last week, the Petra Roach, she came up on the podium and she said last December was the best December ever in terms of tourist arrival in Grenada. Best December ever, like in history of travel, the most. I came in, right, Kem? And there were 5 planes on the airport, 2 JetBlue planes simultaneously next to 2 American airline planes and another Caribbean airline somewhere parked up to the end over there. And I'm saying to myself, going through immigration and the line, you have to stand out. The line went outside. The line went outside, and I'm saying, yo, Grenada is in ting.
Yes.
I want to see that. I'm happy to see that. I want to see more of that.
But Junior, what is amazing for this 50th independence celebration, we expect between 6,000 to 7,000 people here. Most guest houses, most Airbnb, most hotels, you just pick up the phone and call.
Yeah.
And try to book a room around, let's say, the 31st or the 30th of January.
You can't.
The 1st, the 2nd of February, the 3rd, the 4th. You just try to book a room.
Yeah.
They're all filled. They're booked, right? Not taxi, sorry, rental.
Rental.
You pick
Yeah.
up that phone and
Yeah.
try to get a rental around that time.
Shameless plug, Kim. Shameless plug. If you're looking to rent an e-bike, shameless plug. I had to take that opportunity.
I fully agree. If you want to get an e-bike, you can get one. Most
you can
definitely.
get an e-bike. You can get an e-bike.
And you would be contributing to the clean environment and making sure that Grenada remains pristine and so on.
Absolutely.
I am simply saying, Junior, it is good for Grenada. The economy will benefit. Our people will benefit. And that is what is important. We have hundreds and thousands of people who are coming back home to celebrate. This is a proud moment for our people, right? So to try to instill fear and to throw all kinds of stuff out there. Today I took some time to check out the stats with COVID-19 in the region and make some comparison and so on,
Yeah.
right? Last year compared to now. And just 17 cases, Junior, in Grenada. And yes, we know other islands, they're seeing a little spike, but it's kind of expected. Christmas, then you have January, kind of slow. February, independence. It's kind of expected. It's here. It's not
Right.
going anywhere. It's
Right.
not a shocker. So to come out there and make people believe, well, look, the sky is falling down and you need to put regulations in place and people need to stay inside and hide and don't go shopping, don't go flying, don't go traveling, don't this, don't that, and mask up and that. Come on. We just celebrated Christmas. A lot of our friends and family. I was in St. George's and I say, boy, that Christmas nice, yes? You know, see, people came back as though a lot of people I went to street food at True Blue. I
Yeah.
think we met there, Junior.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think
Yes.
I think so. But
Yeah.
anyways, I went there and the amount of visitors, the amount of people, I am simply saying, yes, we need to take precautionary measures. We need to do that. But it's kind of expected that around this peak, you're going to get that. But why would you go out there as a political party, as some group, or some surrogate, some pundit, and seek to create fear in our people? Why? What are you getting out of this?
Right.
Right? Well, you don't want activities to take place. You don't want the concert that's coming up to take place. You don't want the gospel concert or the concert at the stadium to take place. Or you don't want my event, for example, to take place. You don't want the gala, the Governor General's gala to take place. What you don't want? What are you hoping to achieve? I
Right.
want to know. At the carnival in Carriacou, what you don't want? Because these people are not genuine, Junior, about safeguarding lives or making sure that people are safe and secure, or else they would have taken the initiative to procure, let's say, masks, hand sanitizers, maybe go on some PR campaign to sensitize, to make people aware, to help people. They would have been out there doing something, not just yap, doing something, right?
Right.
I remember when COVID, I'm just giving you a real scenario here. When COVID broke out, I, through the assistance of folks in the diaspora, got hundreds of hand sanitizers and masks. I sent it to the police stations. I sent it to schools. I sent it to business. I gave it out in communities and so on. Remember the hamper drive? Hundreds of people who were affected by COVID-19, they received a hamper. When their
Yeah.
family members were afraid, they scared. But because I'm first aid, EMT, and so on, I kind of know the thing. So I was out there with good friends, colleagues, going about giving hampers to people who were affected. So I was not just talking.
Right.
Real. If you're genuine about the thing, don't just go on radio and scare people and create panic and that kind of stuff. Do stuff. It's just like I said on my program. You have a political activist of the NNP. He calls a program in the morning and says, well, the schools with the school feeding program, okay, the government has the hot meal program now. It's free. Giving a hot meal to the kids, the children who go to primary and secondary school. They no
Yes.
longer have to find the $3 or whatever to pay for that meal. The government is giving that free because they believe that a child shouldn't be worrying about where they would get a hot meal when lunchtime comes when they go to school. They should just go to learn. So
Yes.
it is. So that activist who supports the NNP and son calls that program and say, well, some schools didn't get their real quota of the goods required for the program, the school feeding program and so on. But school just reopened about 2 weeks or so ago, right? Almost 3 weeks. So some schools are going to get some, or some schools are going to get all. It depends. Anyways, what I said to that individual, before you pick up the phone and lambaste government, lambaste the school feeding program, lambaste this and that, why not take the initiative? We have citrus, spoiling well, Junior, you see it, you hear it.
Yeah.
Lime, lemon, gospo, grapefruit, tangerine, mandarin, we can go on and on, cashew, that spoiling. All that person needed to do, and maybe the party that the person represents, they can go mobilize that because the schools are in our communities.
Yes, absolutely.
Mobilize that and bring, because before, Junior, bags of citrus and so on just pop up in the schools where farmers or community groups bring it to the schools. They could pulp it, they could squeeze it and put it in the fridge and so on, and the children can use that for the juice. We have
Right.
yam now, white yam, bush yam. It's good in soup, nice and sticky in soup, right? Kalu soup, pumpkin soup, and so on. You have breadfruit, you coming in season by lap and cut, all about the place, right? Fig, banana, blogger, pumpkin, just name it. We can go back to how we used to live and how we used to treat schools.
Right.
So in the schools, the vicinity of the school, you have your stuff spoiling. Mobilize organizers, a political organization, community group, and so on. So before you pick up the phone, because maybe you want to score some political points, maybe you want to make the government look bad, but these are all kids. Or if you don't have kids in the schools, you went through that school system,
Yes.
right? So let's see what we can do before we pick up the phone and blah, blah, blah to make somebody look bad or to make some government look bad or something. Let's see how we can help. Junior, I know you mobilize, you organize. There are people who call and they say, oh God, something happened to this family, that family. Within no time, Junior, you mobilize resources, not looking for the pops and the publicity and so on. I met a gentleman, and may I call his name here? Mr. Honorary. And I met another gentleman, Hazard. They're all ex-police and so on, right? Senior guys, elderly guys. And Hazard, he said to me, boy, me and 3, 4, 5 police officers, retired long, they would mobilize every year and bring hampers. There's so many ex-police officers, so many people throughout the country.
Right.
And they don't want no publicity. They don't want nobody to know what they're doing. And then you have Honorary. He would go around with people who got, amputated, lose their legs and so on, and bring stuff for them and so on, nice and quiet. So there are people who are doing their There are folks in the diaspora who are doing their thing quietly because of love for community, love for people. So instead of taking up the phone, calling because you want to make NDC look bad or make PLM or GLP or make the most honorable Deacon Mitchell look bad or make somebody look bad, make Junior look bad or whatever, why not understand how community operates?
Yeah.
You could mobilize, you could work with this farmer, that farmer, mobilize and bring it to the schools. That is what we want to see.
That's right. That's exactly right. And while you were speaking, came about the tourism impact. We have this kiosk in the mall.
Yep.
And
I
yes,
saw it today.
oh my God.
That's really good, Junior.
It has so many people on island coming in and enjoying Grenada. That just one look of it, Kem, it was non-stop foot traffic. And all of that means good, not only for Kem Jones, not only for myself, for everybody. Everybody win. The taxi drivers, everybody win. That's what we want to see, not the reverse of that. But we got a call on the line. We've been holding for quite a while. Let's take this caller right now. Caller line, where are you calling us from?
Toronto.
Toronto, go right ahead.
Yes, I'm going to divert a little bit.
Yes.
What Kit Mitchell did yesterday, it's sick for a person who claimed that they once were the head of state and to do that to its people. So my diversion is this. If you could remember when this thing about the selling of the passport to this, to that, to the other, what it cost to Grenada, when Grenadians in probably all of the Caribbean countries were the ones that could have come to Canada just by the passport without having to go through a visa thing. And that so-called thing with selling to the Russians and so on had caused part of what happened where Grenadians deserved the passport to come here. What Kit Mitchell did yesterday is worse than that because he is telling people that Grenadians support terrorism. But when a man is speaking and he cannot look the camera straight so that people can see his eyes and his head is down, you know what devilish act that he's doing. But that would not stop us from coming home for the 50th independence because my family will be there on the 5th and ISIS could stand up with the guns in front of the plane, we would be there. Because this man is a wicked, worthless man. And I hope that Grenadians,
Mhm.
I've never been so passionate about something. I hope that Grenadians can see the wickedness in this man, and he has no intention of any goodwill for Grenada. He wanted another 5 years to completely destroy and to take what he wants to take and run back to the States and live in whatever mansion he have there. He didn't get an opportunity, and he's doing all of this to scare people. And I just have to say that Grenadians, please, even some of the members of on his side, if they have a conscience, if they only have a conscience, they would walk away from this man while they are still healthy and strong, because he will destroy them also in the process. His intent is to destroy Grenada, is to give Grenada a bad name, because the tourism is rising. The woman in tourism said the other day, we were speaking about it with me and a few people, the best Christmas in the history of Grenada was this last Christmas gone. And I turned to my daughter and my wife and said, I'm sorry we did not go for Christmas instead. Because we thought it would have been done because of the 50th independence. The 50th independence would stand. People would see what this new government is doing. And I guarantee you, this man will have a chance to not even win one seat in Grenada again. And you guys, Junior and Kem, just keep up what you guys are doing, because we are learning a lot from you guys. Because these people have no good to say whatsoever. There is nothing coming out of the mouth that is good. I'm angry, really. And when I look at some of the people who go on there and talking foolishness, I see it and I just pass it straight, because I don't intend to be educated with foolishness. When you guys are there and Eddie Fredericks, we learn. We learn something good. We see mischief that man is making. Sometimes people used to say Gary was bad. If Gary was bad, I don't know what they call him, what Mitchell is doing. He's a wicked man. And he has to remember there is a God who judges everyone. And he better repent, because he's going to have a nasty time if he lie down on his bed sick. He's going to feel every pinch of the wickedness that he has done and is continuing to try to do. But Keith Mitchell, Grenadians are smarter. We're getting more educated every day. And you can't fool us anymore. The young people in school right now, they would be 18 by the time the next election. And that's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you,
guys.
caller. Kem, the caller said that even if ISIS stand over the airport with guns, it's still coming.
I think, our people are very patriotic, and our people,
Absolutely.
we love our country. You could say what you want about us. I mean, we can have our differences politically, but when it comes to Grenada, just check it out. If there is some Grenadian participating in some sporting discipline or anywhere, even if you have some big show in another country and you have a Grenadian there, you're bound to see some Grenadian flag. You're bound to see our people up front making everybody know that this is Grenada. This is my people. And everywhere you go, we are proud of our country, and we will do everything to protect the good name of our country. You could have your differences politically. You don't have to always agree on everything. While that caller was speaking, somebody made a comment, and I think that person is bang on target. The person is actually saying, you remember around the election time, the said individual made a statement that, well, I ain't know about he, but I know about Nolan Cox, I think, or that candidate. But I ain't know about the other candidates. Before the election, I don't know if that candidate gonna be there, if he gonna be arrested, if he gonna be. You
Yeah.
remember from
Yeah.
what's that effect? Like a scare tactic,
Yeah.
scare people and make them believe, well, police go arrest my good partner.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but people are thinking, That individual, he always does those things. He throw things out there. He wants the limelight. He wants the attention, and he don't care whether it would damage Grenada, whether it has medium to long term impact on the country and the economy and so on. He doesn't care about that. But the person is absolutely right. He accustomed throwing these things out there with the hope of causing people to focus on that as, I don't know, what he's trying to achieve. Distract.
Listen, I want to take this opportunity, guys, to take a break in the program right here. Not a commercial break, though. We drew for it, but I'm not going to take a commercial break. I want every Grenadian right now, if you're patriotic and you love your country, I want you to turn up your speakers loud, 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 let everybody hear you. Wake up the neighbors if you have to, because we have to tell them that from here is just up we going.
If we take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island, best believe my list gon' be like 5 miles long. Best believe it's love that makes me sing this song.
Flag in the chat right now.
Cleanest breeze on the waters, friendly people meeting every corner. Togetherness and love is what we stand for. We stand for. We stand for.
Oh, island in the sun. Look at how we've grown, how far we've run. 50 years we strong and more to come. More to come. More to come. We're going higher. 50 years we're blessed with fortune and fire. Still reaching for more. Going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up. From the beginning, from the people who came through sugar and change, emancipation, the revolution. More than the speck upon the globe, more than the ice cream and gold, much more than the nutmeg and the clove. Tell the world we are Grenadians.
3 islands united as one, blessed with the strength to carry on. We're more than just that island in the sun. Tell the world we are Grenadians.
Going higher, 50 years we're blessed with force and fire.
Oh, you mean?
We going up, going up, going up, 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 going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Inspire, build advances, one people together.
Find the words to describe what my country mean to me. So much things we take for granted, but so much things they give to me.
Peace and tranquility, family, community. You no matter where we go in the world, just know that the women's were my life.
As we strive for 50 more, as we strive to reach the goal, like you really bring the goal.
Going up, I can see the vision clear. Singing songs and let the people hear. Strong and more to come, more to come, more to come. Show me up from here. Show me up, we're going higher. 50 years we're blessed with fortune fire. Still reaching for
Pity Matnik.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah, Junior.
We could never have
Yeah.
ISIS in this place. We could never.
Yeah. And you know, Junior, we must give credit to the folks behind this song, who produce, who write, who pull this thing together. This is not easier. A song that has everybody excited. Everybody, it's a song you could move to. And I must say, Junior, the pins, right? The
Yes.
pins are free, and people need to know that. The government actually made or get 100,000
Oh,
pins.
wow.
100,000. So to the folks out there who looking forward to a pin, you want to get a pin. I think they want to use the post office or post offices, constituency offices. And I want to urge our people, do not be greedy, because there is no way of verifying that you got one before.
Right.
So you could go to this particular location, pick up one. You go to another one, you pick up one. You go to another. You understand the point? Because it's not one person or one entity giving out.
Right. Right.
So I want to urge you. It's 100,000. We have Grenadians living in the diaspora. They would love a pin.
Absolutely.
Right? If
Absolutely.
you get one, or if you have two, share it. Just
Absolutely.
me, I only have one.
Absolutely. I need to get
Only
mine
one.
and make sure that I at least get one.
Just one.
Just one.
You see?
I don't need two. Just one.
You understand the point? Just
Yes.
one. So I want to urge, and it's free. It's not for sale. There is this rumor going around that your kids have to go with $5 in the school for one. No, it's free.
It's free.
Free, no cost to it for you. Yes, the committee, they purchase it. Yes, the government of Grenada purchase it. It's free. And I would love for everyone to at least have one.
Pin.
I need to also say, Junior, while we're at it, the Up From Here concert.
Yes. Well, I have the ad. You have the. I have it right here. Line up.
Beautifully. You can run that. That would be nice.
All right, let's.
Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50, and what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only Up From Here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
But Kem,
Yes, Junior.
that's not all enough. We have another one.
Yes.
With all songbirds and lyrical legends, the Independence Calypso Monarch is here. And this time, we're doing it bigger than ever as we celebrate Grenada's 50th. Over $50,000 in prize money to be won. Show your patriotism, devotion, and love for your country with your original piece under the theme One People, One Journey, One Future. Don't wait. Submit your song by January 4, 2024 to the Ministry of Culture or email it to sco@culture.gov.gd. This is more than a competition. It's your chance to be part of Grenada's once in a lifetime Jubilee celebrations. Grenada awaits the next Independence Calypso Monarch, and it could be you.
I'm addicted to Kaiso.
Kem, we have
and-
to go to New York. We have to go to New York. Hold on.
Yes.
We have to go
Yes.
to
New York, and also I don't.
Three islands united as one.
A spectacular evening awaits you as the Grenada Independence Anniversary Committee of New York, under the auspices of the Consulate General of Grenada and guest of honor, Prime Minister the Honorable Dickon Mitchell, invite every Grenadian to join in celebrating Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence with a Golden Jubilee Gala. Enjoy the evening of Saturday, January 27th with exquisite cuisine, live entertainment, all in the vibrant and sophisticated atmosphere of the Anthems at 9643 Springfield Boulevard in Queens. Don't miss this opportunity to honor Grenada's milestone achievement. Limited seats are still available for a donation of $225. Reserve your seat now by calling the Grenada Consulate at 212-599-0301, Nick Cox at 347-528-3038, or Frances Purcell at 917-282-9405. Celebrate Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence with the Golden Jubilee Gala. Reserve your tickets now and be a part of history.
Yeah,
Junior, I don't know if you have. Do you have Canada? Canada.
I have Canada. Yes, I do have Canada. Let me prep. Let me prep
Jerry.
Canada. I definitely have Canada. Hold on. Let me get it. You could say something in the meantime. So let me.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I know Jerry. Jerry
Yeah.
will be looking forward to that too because he's
Yeah.
hardworking.
Absolutely. They're
Yeah.
doing a lot. Canada is doing a lot
Yes.
for this 50th year. They're actually having the Niagara Falls.
Right, that would be lit.
That
Yeah.
is going to be lit. Let me see. Where is Canada? I have it. I
That
have
is a Grenada flag at the beginning of it.
Yeah, I played it yesterday.
Right.
You have it on your end, lined up?
Yeah, I have it on my end.
Okay, run it.
All right, so I could actually put it up here.
Yeah.
Extra camera. What is that? Presentation? Where do I go? Add stream, extra camera. I think what was that? Upload? No.
Yeah, if I could get it before you, I'll run it.
Yeah, I think you might be able to get that before me there.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Whoa. If I don't play that.
Yeah.
So, guys, in essence, what we're trying to tell you guys that Grenada is going to be lit for independence. Absolutely stunning. It's going to be lit. Make your way down to Grenada. It is the place to be for independence. And while we're at it, while I try to sort out Canada and put that in perspective, I want you guys, when you get here, there are so much things that you could do. We just launched this company here called the Riders E-Bike Excursions and Tours. Now, we are giving you an opportunity to explore Grenada like you never explored Grenada before, right? Safe and exciting. So if you're ready to book or you want to book this Sunday, guys, we're going to St. Mark and it's about promoting community tourism in St. Mark. And we invite everyone to jump on board right now and book your excursion with us. We're going to St. Mark, we're promoting St. Mark, we're buying stuff in St. Mark, and we're supporting St. Mark. Every week we go into a different parish, right? Now I heard that somebody have some talk on social media saying, "Oh, my bike does catch a fire." I ain't even started the business yet. I spent $100,000. They're already trying to catapult. Let me tell you something. Let me explain, guys. Let me breathe, but let me explain. Don't listen to them BS, right? Don't listen to them BS, right? Now, the bikes that we receive, that we have here in Grenada, is at the highest standard of caliber of bikes that you could get. Right now, I heard the talk about people saying that this bike catch a fire. My particular bike, guys, we even spend more money for this particular to procure these bikes. Hence the reason, if it was in the lot or bikes that usually catch a fire or would catch a fire, there is no way that I could have gotten this bike shipped from the United States into Grenada. First of all, they would not put it on the transportational vessel to get it here, because of the regulation that's involved in shipping those type of batteries, right? But don't listen to this noise or you let me breathe. I don't spend over $100,000. You're trying to bankrupt me already. Don't listen to this madness, right?
Yeah, but Junior, don't worry them too much. Junior, there will be a gospel fusion, family funding and gospel concert in St. Andrew, Progress Park, St. Andrew.
Yes.
That is also in keeping with Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence. That would be on January the 21st, not far from today. All right. I think today's the 18th.
Yes, today's the 18th.
Right. So it would be like what, in 3 days' time?
Yes. Okay.
So you have is it a Saturday or a Sunday? The 21st is a Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Right, so Sunday.
Sunday.
Right, Sunday, right. And the activities for kids, it starts at 1:30 p.m. and at 3:30 p.m. the gospel concert starts. So we want to encourage, and it's free. We want to encourage everyone to go there and be a part of that. All right?
Absolutely.
All the
Absolutely.
activities.
We have a call on the line. Let's take this call. That's going to be the last caller. Caller, you live. Go right ahead.
Good night, Junior. Good night, Kem.
Hey.
How's everything?
Good, good.
All right. For pertaining to Dr. Keith's statement that was on the air.
Yes.
Now, I listened to this thing very properly, but I listened it over and over and over. Now, he said that the individual called him and told him, well, look, if he heard that it was ISIS and everything, okay? Now, I'm not saying that he was 100% right to be putting this thing out on the air, but how I should put it, just like in the States, for CNN, Fox News, and for BBC News, when these things and them go on the air, a lot of citizens, a lot of people, they don't take these things lightly, because over the years, and I can even quote, and I know you have heard about it, Junior, in Trump time, when he was president, there was a certain individual that was boasting about ISIS this and ISIS that, and everybody was taking it as a joke because the person was just doing a video, not knowing that the person was playing with people's lives and end up causing mass destruction. And then there was a squad of police that ended up going behind him, and he had guns because he was written with ISIS. And what ended up happening to him, when he opened fire, the police squad and then emptied the clips. Because people was taking it as a joke, thinking that this ISIS thing is a little kid. You understand? You have teenagers in the States that once they get this ISIS thing in their head, or somebody put it in their head, they believe in it. So they're doing it. All right? And we taking it as joke. No, Dr. Keith came and he said that somebody said that. Remember what you just said a while ago when you played the video? There's no way in hell that ISIS could be here. Do you know what is the meaning of misdirection? And trust me, a lot of chess players, a lot of card players, everybody could tell you the act of war is misdirection. Sometimes people don't even know that you have people coming here disguising as, foreign investors, or could be trying to be people just trying to be tourists, just going around and sightseeing and everything. A show Kem Jones did not know that it had a TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram influencer that was down here a couple of years back. And he went around, and he does normally have his platform, and he always saying a minute and less. And he talked about the whole country, and he brought up the talk that Grenada does not have an army, okay? And a lot of people were saying he should have never said that, because you inviting certain people here because we don't have an army. Other Caribbean countries have army. We don't. All right? So if somebody is playing with Keith Mitchell's head and saying, oh, I heard that there's ISIS down here and the government know about it and this and that, sometimes they don't know if it's somebody that's just playing a game and they're trying to get somebody in trouble. But this ISIS thing, because I saw on CNN News 4 months back and 1 week ago that the ISIS that is going on in the Middle East, trust me, some of the soldiers are, some of them did not worry. They killed an entire hospital full of kids just to make a point.
Yeah.
That ISIS will be real. So this thing was going on right now. I would not be telling people, oh, don't listen to Keith, don't think this. Sometimes people have to be on their toes. You remember that? They always say, be on your toes, be vigilant. We can't let our guard down. The second we let our guard down, he might just be like a Ivan. Ivan came without any warning.
Yeah, but Carla, let me say this. Let me say this. It's just like telling somebody, careful walking down the street because you might stump your toe, and then you're walking down the road and you're just looking at every stone, thinking that stone is this stone you're gonna stump your toe on. Yes, everybody know that they will have to be careful by just navigating. Life is a challenge. You find obstacles, but I think terrorism is when you put somebody on alert to make them feel frightened about something. That's the most terroristic thing ever. You make them frightened about just living, just getting out of the house. And I think that is a bad thing, right? Because
Well, no, it's a very bad thing. It's a very, very bad thing. So the person who contacted, okay, Dr. Keith, and tell him about this thing and said that the government knows about it, the police supposed to investigate them, find out where they get that information from, and why did they call him and tell him that.
well, as a responsible
And if it's
person,
a joke that
as a
the
responsible
person
person, and we have to move on because we have to close up. But as a responsible person, if somebody called me and tell me something, right, I would not just come on air and just talk about it like that. That would be irresponsible of me as someone that have a microphone, have followers, and have people that listen to me. That would be irresponsible, right? You can't just sell it, put it out the wholesale. You have to analyze it. You have to fact check, and then you have to put it out there. Anybody in media would tell you that. Even a rookie news journalist that just started television station yesterday, they would not do that. And if they do that, they would lose their job. They cannot do that. So, as someone who is and has been in the position, national security, he should know better. But Caller, we have to wrap it up here. We have to close off because we went over time on 2 platforms. All right. But thank you so much. We appreciate your input. All right.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Kem, yes. You're saying, Kem? To your point.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Will you have another person calling now?
I'm going to close up the phone.
All right. All right, good.
Yeah.
Well, for me, Junior, I want to thank you again for giving me that opportunity to be on your platform, and we, kind of run everything concurrently there, and my platform, and the radio and so on. That's a good thing, so more and more people can hear. I want to encourage those who are coming to Grenada for our 50th independence celebrations. Please register to vote in the upcoming elections. I want to urge you to do that. Do not just see yourself as sending remittances, sending barrels with foodstuff and clothing and so on here. Please register to participate in our elections. All right? And I'm here to help you. You know my number by now. I want to also say, while I'm on this platform, I still have some tickets for my event. Still have some tickets.
Okay.
For my event on the 9th of February. That's Friday, 2 days after the climax of the independence celebration. So independence celebration really is the climax, the main day.
Yes.
On Wednesday the 7th, and 2 days after, we will be at the Radisson Hotel Crown Ballroom from 7 to 12. Entertainment Dong Park. You have Donald Best. He's a violinist. He will be performing. He's coming from Boston. You have Lyndon Langdon, the saxophonist. He's the best. He's with the Police band. Then you have Marcus Smith. He's the man with the pan.
Yeah.
The pan. And then you have DJ Selector Beast. He's regionally and internationally recognized. You have Tessa Ann Alexander from Canada, stand-up poet. You have DJ Karim. Hey, Karim. And then you have Solid the band. So they will be performing. It will be wonderful. You have some finger foods, premium drinks on sale if you want to buy a bottle of drink and have it on your table. But the basic drinks, that's free. It's a part of the package, free. Finger foods, free. It's a part of the package. During the day, because that's the nighttime. During the day, from 10 to 4 o'clock at my place here at my lawn, you can come once you're a ticket holder. And mind you, the event is it's a elegantly formal event at Radisson. It's an elegantly formal event. Your 3-piece suit, your nice dandan, your dress, your this, your hat, you're very, very elegant. And then at my place from 10 a.m. to 4, free oil down. I expect to see you here, Junior. Free oil down, soup, food. We'll have a nice time, socializing, networking. Wonderful time here at my place. Drinks you have to buy, of course, but we're gonna have a beautiful time here. Wonderful time at my place. So I look forward to having you. We have limited tickets so far. Pretty much all the tickets are, we right there. I did some extra tickets, meaning that I discovered that about 50 or so tickets needed to be printed. So I did a 300 EC. We are down to 30 something now.
Oh,
Right? So just about 30 something tickets again left. We wrap up that straight into the event. It's about 22 days left to the event. I look forward to seeing you. It will be a wonderful time. Trust me.
absolutely. Absolutely. Kem,
Right.
I'm inviting you to our ride excursion on Sunday. We go into St. Mark. We're going to
Yes.
promote St. Mark. We're riding through St. Mark. I have a bike with your name on it.
Yeah.
Right.
And St. Mark is a really beautiful place, right?
Yeah.
St. Mark. And there are quite a lot to see in St. Mark. The chocolate
Absolutely.
factory. We can go on and on.
Yes.
It's really nice. There are a lot of history in
Yes.
St. Mark. And I think it's a really good place to do that excursion.
Yeah, man. I'm
Right.
going up there right by the river. We have some grilled fish. We have like in a fireside there, and we're grilling some fish and natural stuff in St. Mark. It's going to be amazing.
Beautiful.
Guys,
Beautiful.
we have just a few more tickets as well. If you want to book for that St. Mark excursion, I'll put the link there so you guys could book it. We have limited. A virgin came in today and he bought 4.
Right, beautiful.
So that kind of made our numbers even less. So guys, get it now. Don't stick. If you can't get it on the link, call me. I'll make sure I reserve a bike for you. We're going down to St. Mark. We're promoting St. Mark. Then next week, the following week, guys, we're going to St. Patrick, St. Andrew. We're going through the whole parish. Carrick and Petit Martinique, we're coming as well.
Yes. Love that.
Thank you so much, my
Good
brother,
vibes, good
for coming
vibes.
on. We appreciate you so much. Thanks.
Plenty love.
All right.
All right. Great.
Guys, again, as I was telling you, don't listen to this crazy people. I tell you, boy, people are so bad-minded and wicked, right? Wicked, that want to see somebody else bite the dust, that they would do anything to deflate or try to deflate your head, the bike. But they can't deflate this wheel. This tire is too hard, it's too pumped to be deflated. Right? Don't listen to these people about this craziness, guys. Right? This person started this talk today, and I was just waiting until somebody come up with this dotish talk, This dotish talk about how bike catching a fire. So, going to be riding bike and bike catch a fire. Dotish talk, guys. Okay? These e-bikes are tested to the high standard. It's the most expensive e-bike on the market. Right? It was built with the standard and quality of probably a Volkswagen vehicle or probably your Lexus vehicle, and probably better, right? So instead of people trying to build on or help build something, they go come and they go talk crap. Don't listen to this bunch of crazy lunatics. Sorry to say it like that, but that's what it is, right? This is a business venture to promote the tourism sector of Grenada and give people options in terms of the excursions, right? These bikes are not for sale. These bikes are not for sale. They are for excursions. And already people are coming off the cruise ships. When you go to Barbados, they use these bikes. When you go to Aruba, Bonaire, and people in Aruba, Bonaire, and all these places, they are not trying to break down another brother business. They're trying to build up. So if you and the bunch of lunatics that's out there talking all this nonsense was serious about development, you would shut your trap and stand behind supporting something that is eco-friendly and is going to build the tourism sector instead of coming up here and opening up your trap. And the person knows exactly who I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, this is to promote Grenada. This is for Grenada. This is a heavily invested project of my own personal funds to ensure that we uplift and promote the tourism sector of Grenada. And we already hired 10 individuals, 10 people that we took off, brought on here, and giving them good salary. So already people start to benefit from it. Think about when the business start to grow. We'll hire 100 people, 150 people, right? Probably some of your own people who are trying to already capsize my business. Probably your family member would be employed at this very said business here. Already I hired 10 people, right? 10 people, full time. All right? So don't listen to this crazy bunch of nonsense seekers, people who sit there and have absolutely nothing going for themselves. Don't listen to this set of people, guys. I promise you. It's just, that's the best way I could say it. That's the best way I could say it. All right? Hope to see you guys on Sunday. We're heading to St. Mark. We're promoting St. Mark. We're going by the chocolate factory, buying stuff. We're driving through St. Mark. We're buying stuff. We're supporting and pumping some money into St. Mark. We're going on a trail ride to St. Mark, and we want to see you guys there and support it. All right? So on a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You ready for an exhilarating adventure? Then look no further than Ride Excursions and Tours. Get ready to explore the great outdoors like never before with our powerful e-bikes. Discover breathtaking sightseeing tours around the island. Feel the wind in your hair and experience nature in its purest form. Now, whether you're a seasoned rider or a beginner, our e-bikes are perfect for everyone. Call us at 473-422-1011 to book your excursion or visit ridersebikes.com. That's ridersebike.com to reserve your spot. Unleash your adventurous spirit with Ride Excursions and Tours, where every journey becomes an unforgettable adventure.
Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50, and what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only Up From Here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
The Ministry of Tourism and Economic Development and the Grenada Tourism Authority extend a warm welcome to visitors and returning nationals visiting for Carnival and summer vacation. We do hope you enjoy your stay with us, and we invite you to return with friends and family to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence on 7th February 2024. Tourism is my business, your business, our business.
All songbirds and lyrical legends, the Independence Calypso Monarch is here. And this time, we're doing it bigger than ever as we celebrate Grenada's 50th. Over $50,000 in prize money to be won. Show your patriotism, devotion, and love for your country with your original piece under the theme One People, One Journey, One Future. Don't wait. Submit your song by January 4, 2024 to the Ministry of Culture or email it to sco@culture.gov.gd. This is more than a competition. It's your chance to be part of Grenada's once-in-a-lifetime Jubilee celebrations. Grenada awaits the next Independence Calypso Monarch, and it could be you.
I'm addicted to Kaiso.
Now, it's Instacash Grenada. Imagine a game with no numbers to choose from, no draws to wait on, and you can play it every day, including Sunday. That's Instacash. It's fast, it's easy to play, and you win prizes instantly. Instacash. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA. Making dreams come true.
All right, so thank you guys so much for being a part of our program. We really, really appreciate you, and thanks for Just being here and supporting this platform, your platform. This is all you. We do this for you to bring information across. And don't forget, we always say this is our mantra. Everyone have a story to tell, and we like to hear opposing voices. If you feel like you have an opposing voice to anything that we discuss here today, we encourage you to voice your opinion. You could even be a guest to talk about how you feel. If you have a story to share, we want to hear it. Inbox us. Now, if you have a business and you want to advertise, guys, we are reaching over 6.3 million people on a monthly basis. That's a lot of people. Hence the reason why we're getting so much hate sometimes. Hence the reason why some people can't really contain it, because we are growing too fast. We have grown too fast. Over 30,000 downloads on Fire Stick. Everybody, everywhere you pass, around Grenada, people are tuning in to Ride Along Live on the Fire TV, right? On the Fire Stick, and they're all over the world, in Canada, in England, you name it, they are locked on. So guys, there's no doubt that people are envious, people are just bad. No matter what good you do, you'll find that. Ignore these noises, guys. I sorry I'm taking even time to mention these things, because I'm a positive kind of person. But I don't like when people use whatever little platform they have to try to degrade and denounce, try to, inappropriately accuse people. And in business, people invest. And I don't think it's right. I wouldn't do that to a fellow brother or sister, for that matter. So anyway, guys, thank you for the support. And don't forget, this Sunday we're going to St. Mark. We urge you guys to book for this excursion. If you're not going personally, you want to send a friend, you want to give a friend a ride, of course, you could go and get a gift card for a friend and support the venture. For more information, if you need on the rental or the excursion, you can call 473-422-1011. That's 473-422-1011. We'll provide free transportation for everyone from St. George or St. John on the way to St. Mark. We'll pick you up on the way, or our meeting spot will be at the Esplanade Mall, in front of the Esplanade Mall on Sunday. We leave in early. Please be there at about 6:15. We're going to pick you up. We want to start the ride at 8 a.m. So if you need information, you can call 473-422-1011. That's 473-422-1011 for your ride. Also, guys, if you want to buck up on your skill, you want to get better at ride, right? We are offering free bike classes to teach you how to ride a bike. It's funny, exciting, but it's also good for your cardio. It's also good for your heart to work out. And bicycling is an excellent sport, excellent craft, something nice. So if you cannot ride, we'll try to help to teach you how to ride, and it's free. All right. So we're going to tell you when we're going to have our free classes, and we have an instructor there to help you balance and to help you navigate and help you get around. That is a free program that we're going to be doing to help you learn to ride. Okay. Thanks to our production team, our senior executive producer, Lois JJ, for making it all possible every single day, every single week. Kibbs, Gail, thank you guys so much. Thank you. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Kem Jones, thank you for joining us and pairing up your network with us today. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Oh, guys, I have to tell you about the shirts. Talking a whole lot. The shirts, guys, whoa, we sold out most of the shirts. If you didn't get those shirts yet on the island, you're sticking, because we have a kiosk machine in the Esplanade Mall, right? If you haven't seen it, you've been hiding under a rock. So let me see if I could pull it up real quick. All right, let me see if I could pull up this one real quick. If you haven't seen this, guys, come into the mall and you'll see a very unique kind of kiosk. We have two big TV screens, but it's just different. And that's where you can get your independent shirts. But we're limited. We don't have a lot more. So if you have not yet gotten yours, I wish you best of luck, right? So probably somebody wants to sell theirs. Where's the picture of the kiosk? Where's the picture of the kiosk? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. All right, anyway, I don't know. I sent it off, but I can't see it. So I'll post it on the page so you guys could take a look. All right? Okay, guys. Good night, and good night. Catch you guys again tomorrow.